Hey, and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Post-Strike Streams Bonus Monday edition, and happy Indigenous Peoples Day to people in the United States of America! Hello, welcome everyone. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me here today. Again, I know this isn't normally when I stream, or at least it hasn't been for a few months, but it's very nice to be doing this stuff. Has anyone noticed it's showing our usernames instead of our display names? Yes, I was going to say that because Kevin used to be Silver Kevin, and now it says Pokemon Sliver, not even or Pokemon's Liver. And yeah, and I was going to say, I'm annoyed with mine because I don't want mine to be a little Bo Games. I want it to be a big B for Bo, a big V and an O for VO, and a big G for Games. I don't like my name written in small letters. I want it written in big capital letters, which is very annoying. Tegan, hello. You're still working, so you can't play for like 45 minutes. That means you get to be in teams 3, 4, and 5. So there we go. So yeah. But yeah, so Kevin, you are now, I know that's supposed to be Pokemon Silver, but it actually says Pokemon Sliver, but I'm going to call you Pokemon's Liver. More like Pokemon's Liver. So there we go. But anyway, so Zach, hi, we'll have to re-figure out who everyone is today. Zach, hi, Tegan, hi, Kevin, hi, Nightbot, hi, Xander, hi, Kieran, hi, and yeah. And Tenchi, hi. You're celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving to all the good people of Canada. But no, that's lovely to see you, Tenchi. Yeah, no, please have a good one. Third, Barry, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Connor Watt, hi, and Jill, hi. Oh my gosh, everyone's here with their different names today. Your names are all different. If you could, I have a favor. Click like on the video, but if you're on mobile especially, is there any kind of animation when you hit the thumbs up button? Because recently, like, I clicked on a food channel's thumbs up button earlier, and it had a little knife and fork for like the briefest of moments before, then changing back. And I've noticed this with a few channels where I've clicked the like button, and then it briefly animates into something else. So let me know if that happens for you. Click like on the video and find out. Musical note. Musical note. When the musical note for... Oh, no, okay, so for Connor, it's a musical note. A musical note? Musical note? When do I ever sing? Anyway, if you are not the person hosting, just select anything goes. And then we'll, if we can use dig on Stack Attacker, that would be good. Quick before the hyena come. And then that would be great as well. But anyway, Bark. I have some kind of email. Okay, good, it's not auditions. I shouldn't get auditions today, it's a holiday. So there we go. Okay, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Let's figure out who's here. Let's figure out who is able to play. Kiba is the name you should know. That's another time I don't sing as well. Let's not be too hasty with the singing, exactly. But yes, no. I know I have too many songs. Star you, star me, together we can. Right, I'm sorry, that wasn't even good singing. Right, chat, my lovely chat. It's Indigenous Peoples Day. So it's kind of why I'm deciding to stream today, because I shouldn't get any auditions or anything. In theory, in game theory. Right, chat, my lovely chat. My tickets. I'm gonna put my tickets in my template. So we have Thunderous, Stack Attacker, and Celesteela for my tickets, and then we also have Nihilego. We won't worry about Nihilego just yet. I thought Flag Day is in June. There's a very particular reason why. There's a very particular reason I am aware that today is not Flag Day, because Flag Day is something else as well. But I think it's June. I want to say June 14th, but I could be wrong. But anyway, Buck. Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone's name is different now. Everyone's name is different. So Kiba is a different kind of Kiba today. But anyway, Buck. So chat. Anyway, sorry. So could you do Strike? I can do Thunderous Celesteela and or Stack Attacker. If you could do that for me, ready, set, bow. Let me know out of my tickets what you can do. If we have a lot of people here today, maybe we'll ask about Nihilego, but I don't think we need to worry. So, oh, well, yes. If it's non-USA, yeah, American Flag Day is not today, but other countries' flag days, then that is cool. That is good. But yeah, the kind of Flag Day where Mr. Burns falls in love. That was a little while back, but yes, no. If there are Caribbean countries that have Flag Day today or flag festivals, then that's awesome. I love that. That makes me happy. Okay, so Kevin can do all three. Jill can do all three. Kiba cannot do Stack Attacker. Kieran can do them. Okay, so if that's the way things go, maybe we'll put Stack Attacker as like a different, like the second option or something like that, and then that could be good. Oh, and Conowat, yeah, because Conowat can do Thunderous. So, well, you have to tell me why. I can't just wait for like 10 minutes. I'm afraid, Conowat. But yeah, so ready, set, bow, Conowat. Ready, set, bow. Ready, set, bow. Ready, set, bow, Conowat. Ready, set, bow. But yeah, because you can only do Thunderous, right? So maybe we need to have, like, you and... Oh, yeah, I actually need to, like, add people to the spreadsheet, don't I? That would be helpful. Oh, if the spreadsheet actually works. Will the spreadsheet work? Oh, wow, spreadsheet's not working. How fun. Okay, so let me just get everyone's thing up. So hang on, we got... Thank you, Mr. Spreadsheet. Mr. Spreadsheet, spread me a sheet. Bum, 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 bum. Jill... Sorry for my confusion, Jill. It's just because you'd said like president. No, you'd said Indigenous Peoples Day, Flag Day, and then you said like Thanksgiving in Canada. So I kind of thought you just kind of meant like American Flag Day as well. So that was where my confusion came from, and I do apologize for that. And then we've got, hang on, where is it was Kiba, and then Kiba and Kieran, Kiba and Kieran, Kiba and Kieran. Let's get Kieran there, and then Kiba here, Kiba. And then who? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive, which is good because how would you catch a fish if it's dead? That'd be kind of creepy if you're dead. Okay, so oh, is Darkness my old friend back? Darkness, my old friend. Hello. See, that's a song reference, but I'm not singing. So there we go. Okay. Darkness, if you want to play along, please let me know, because we're just doing team assignments right now, and we have 5 people, so 6 is divisible by 3. But it's Thunderous, Stack Attacker, and Celesteela. So if you're interested in those, let me know. Okay, so chat. Sorry, screen's gone dark. So I'm kind of thinking because of Conowat and Kiba, we need to actually have those two in the first team. But yeah, and then depending on if Darkness can do anything. But here's my thinking, Abraham Lincoln. Maybe there's some sort of option to make it say our display names instead of usernames. That would be nice. Yeah, this is very weird. Very weird indeed. But yeah, okay, so here's what I've got. And it's not a whole lot. Oh, Mr. Spreadsheet, can you just work, please? Okay. If Darkness isn't playing or anything, if Darkness isn't playing and there aren't any provisions or anything like that, oh, you can join one. Oh, okay. So Darkness is Thunderous, Stack Attacker, and Celesteela. So, oh, hang on a sec. Actually, I know how to do this. Hang on. So it's Thunderous, Stack Attacker, Celesteela. Nightbot's about to post them, but Kevin's like, who are you people? But yeah. But no, this is very weird. This is very weird. I don't know why this is... I don't know why it's different for everyone. But yeah, very odd. But yeah, so it's Thunderous, Celesteela, and Stack Attacker. So if you wanted to join one, I would happily put you in one. In fact, I'm going to preemptively put you in one. Because it has been a while. Might literally be a couple of months. You're not on the recent players spreadsheet. Also, I like that this kind of makes the spreadsheet a little bit pointless because it's got all your usernames. We're not changing them or adding them or anything. So like cram if you're secretly watching. You can't. Can you only do? You can't just like choose which one you want to do. Darkness. Like you have to let me know whether. Are you saying you can only do Celesteela? Because again, we don't like. The system isn't about like taking request. I mean, I try to take in people's preferences, but this isn't like a taking requests. Like Celesteela is going to be the third one we do. So, okay. Otherwise, this intro is taking too long. So I was gonna say, hang on. It was Kiba. There we go. I was going to say Conowat and Kiba in Team 1, and then if Darkness wanted to do a Thunderous with us, Darkness could do Thunderous, but... you can join any of them. Okay, because here's the thing, Darkness. If I put you in Team 1, that means that you'll be better suited... That means you'll be in a better position to do a Celesteela in like an hour if we're there, but... Okay, so here's what I've got. Team 1, Thunderous, Conowat, Kiba, and Darkness, my old friend. And then Stack Attacker will be Team 2, and that will be Jill, Kieran, and Kevin. Okay? And then after that, we'll do Celesteela. So then if we bounce around again, and if Darkness is still here, then that means that Darkness could do Celesteela. So does that work with everyone? So Jill, Kieran, and Kevin, just hold on like 25 minutes. But then Team 1, Thunderous, Conowat, Kiba, Darkness. If you're all good to go, then please come on down. And join us. So please make sure you are watching live on YouTube. That if you hover on the YouTube video and it's got the red circle in the corner, that means that like you're good. But if it's the grey circle, that means you're watching behind, and you do need to be watching live. You need to be watching live. You need to be connected to the internet on the Wycom, and then you need to talk to the scientist lady. And then you guys say anything goes. But then I will select Thunderous. And then, although actually, I guess no. But yeah, I was going to say we could have done a different Pokemon first, but no, Conowat was here, and Conowat can do Thunderous, so. Right, we're going to go 10, 13, and then 14, 15, 14, 13. How about that? So 10, 13, 14, 13. How does that sound for a code? Right, here's a Thunderous. Let's do this thing. Although maybe if Kevin wanted to be on standby, just in case anyone has any issues, but yeah, so Conowat, Kiba, Darkness. So we should have a Victor, a Tifa, and an Odarchi or Sheridan. But we'll see how it goes. With a potential Kevin on a standby. But yeah, sorry. Kieran, you also work a bit nicely in Team 2 as well, because you're, like, guaranteed for Team 4 pretty much these days, so I kind of like putting you in the second team so it's, like, on, off, or off, on, off, on. And then if you get to be in Team 5, that's cool as well, so... It means you always get to be, like, in it, like, 2 times a day, if not 3. Right, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Oh, do we need 2 substitutes? Oh, gosh. But yeah, Darkness and Kiba, please come on down. Oh, trying to... Oh. Trying to join. That's about... So, Darkness, does it just say communicating on your screen? I'm happy to do a second lobby if we're having issues connecting. Well, I'd rather people just join if that's... Okay. Why don't we... Darkness, what does it say on your game screen right now? Does it just say, like, communicating? Just let me know what it says. Oh, sure. Because we might end up not doing this lobby anyway. We might back out. But I do need Darkness to let me know what is going on your game. Because, again, I'm happy for everyone. I'm happy to back out. Yeah, just showing communicating. Okay, here's what we'll do. If everyone could dip out of the lobby, what we're going to do a disconnect and a reconnect, okay? So make sure on the Ycom that you disconnect. Everyone do this, okay? Not just me, not just Darkness, but also Conowat and Kiba. Radio. So switch it back to local communication, and then press the plus button again to make sure it definitely is connected to the internet, okay? Make sure that in the top right-hand corner it says internet, and on the Ycom. And the other way you can tell this, if you accidentally exit out of your screen, the other way to tell is in the bottom left-hand corner. You've got a blue background and a white symbol. So if you've got a blue symbol on a white background, that's wrong. But if you have a blue background and a white symbol, that's good. So there we go. So if you've got that, so if everyone's done a disconnect and a reconnect, we're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say yes, please. Maybe if we do have like Kevin on standby or something, just in case Darkness is having any kind of issue. But you guys select anything is fine. Okay, the three of you are going to say anything is fine. And then here we go. And then we'll do a different code. It's a shame I liked that first code, but oh well, it's wasted now. So we'll go 01013 0217, okay? So 1013 0217. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. And let's try this again. Let's see how this goes. Right, there's Conowat. And Darkness, do just let me know what's like happening on your screen. And if it does just say communicating over and over and over and over, just remind me. Oh, hey, you're right. There we go. Sometimes just like a disconnect and a reconnect fixes it. So there we go. Excellent. So we're just waiting for Kiba. And then we should be... Why does Blunderous like to give us internet trouble? I think the clue is in the name, isn't it? There we go. So we just need Kiba. There we go. Sherido. Okay, so hopefully you guys know this, but I will say it for good measure. Thunderous is an electric and flying type, which means he's only weak to ice and rock. So we're on the lookout for ice and rock, but because that's kind of limiting, we might also need to look out for things defensively. Ground types are brilliant, as well as lightning rod ability Pokemon, Cantonian, Raichu, and Manectric. So definitely keep an eye out for them, okay? But we also can use things with Volt Absorb, that's pretty nifty, and just anything resistant to electric, so Dragon, Grass, and other electric type Pokemon. As for Thunderous itself, it does have Sludge Wave, a spread damage poison move, watch out grass types, and then it has Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and Thunder, so 100% accurate Thunder, and water type Weather Ball. It uses Discharge when it's angry and wants to use generative AI. And then, but with regards to that Weather Ball can change if we change the weather, such as with a Rock type Max Rockfall or an Ice type Max Hailstorm. So if we ever do have a choice between Rock and Ice, Rock is a little bit better, because if we do change the weather and it's using Weather Ball against us, I would rather a Thunderous use a Rock type move against us than an Ice type move. Ice and Electric is a dangerous combo. Let's do this thing. So here we go. Oh, the Super Multi-Battle. So... yeah, the multi-battle where you need to play with, like, a computer player. I think I could probably do it if I just had two different consoles and I had trained Pokemon on the consoles. But yeah, multi was the one I couldn't do. I was able to do singles and I was able to do doubles and there was some other one I could do. But, like, the multi, that was the one where I got tripped up. I tell you what, I'm going to go with... Shiinotic does have Weather Ball, which is tempting, but I'm going to go with Gourgeist because it does have Mystical Fire, and that's a useful support move. But Shiinotic isn't bad as well. It's a grass type, so it does resist electric, and it does have Weather Ball. And Weather Ball is always good if you're not in 4th place. So, like if Shiinotic was... Oh, okay. Politoed is terrible because it actively helps. Thunderous. I mean, Stoutland... Against a Thunderous, Stoutland is the best one. We could always pick a Pokemon like Politoed on the understanding that it's a temporary choice. But yeah, and Piloswine is a ground type. It's just not a great ground type, but it was still the best thing there. So some good picks, guys. Right. Oh, the Hitmonlee does have Blaze Kick. So we could have Hitmonlee with Blaze Kick. I'm just going to throw that out there. Let's see what Frostlass... Oh, Lampent is to the right. There is also Armaldo to the left, which has Smackdown. This is awkward. Do we go right because of... I didn't even pick, sorry. Here's the thing I'm thinking. I'm almost wondering... Oh, gosh. I'm almost wondering, what if we try to aim for Hitmonlee being the Dynamaxer? If we try to have Hitmonlee be the Dynamaxer, and if we have Armaldo in a non-Dynamax slot, so like, say if we have like Skarmory switch, yeah, so say if we have like Piloswine for Hitmonlee, and then Skarmory for Armaldo, we would in theory have a team that could... You know, like Hitmonlee could kind of set up the sun, and I could use Mystical Fire, and Shiinotic could use Weather Ball. It's a theory. A game theory. Right, I'm going to max Phantasm to lower its defense. More like Donate Plasm. But this is, why... That's the thing. Hitmonlee does have Wide Guard, but it's only useful on... It's only useful on one turn, and that's if it... And that's like when it gets Angie. And I don't even know how Wide Guard works on an Angie turn, because Wide Guard is like a second move. But anyway. Piloswine could set up Rock. It's just, is that really that useful? You gotta remember, it doesn't have Stab, and Rock Tomb is a very weak move. Whereas like at least Blaze Kick is a way stronger move. Look at like a max Rockfall from a Piloswine would only be like base 90 or base 100, whereas like max Flare would be like 130. So just keep that in mind as well. And Piloswine's not very good at like getting us through the rest of the fights either. Hitmonlee is going to be better against like Armaldo than Piloswine is generally. Right, we've lowered the defense, so hopefully Skarmory gets a good hit in here. Hang on, who? Shade Van Fan, hello. I was like, hang on, someone just joined. Oh no, 2468, that was feeble and not great. Okay, we're gonna have to be... Just one thing, with Skarmory, just make sure if we get to turn 3, don't... Okay, no. I was gonna say, if we get to turn 3, don't use Fly on turn 3. Just use, like, some other attack. But it doesn't matter. We won in 2 turns. Well done, everyone. So, yeah, so is Piloswine... I think Piloswine's a good switch here. And then we can get rid of the Skarmory for the Armaldo. And then I think that would be really good. Because Piloswine's just kind of weak. And I think setting up the... Here's the thing. Don't knock setting up the sun, because that does reduce the power of Thunder as well. So, I know if, like, the Thunderous uses Rain Dance, that's bad, but, like, the sun is actually quite a good thing against Thunderous, because it does reduce the accuracy of Thunder. So if it does use a Thunder, it's less likely to hit. So, Tegan, you're so ready for ZA. That's good to hear. Right, Armaldo, and then... Oh, I wish Claydol knew a ground move. Because then it would be good. Although one thing I will say, Claydol. One thing I will say about Claydol is Claydol does Claydol. I tell you what, actually, Claydol does have ancient power. So I mean, it could use max rockfall, but then what's the difference between that and Piloswine is ultimately the difference. But unless we just don't have Armoldo, unless we have like Claydol instead of Armoldo, but I'm gonna just Shadow Sneak this thing. Yeah, no, Thunderous is immune to ground. It's just that, but not if we have Armoldo. If we have Armoldo, then ground is on the, ground is back on the menu, boys. But yeah, it's a shame. Claydol is a good Pokemon for a Thunderous. It's just, I think the team we have might be better, though. I don't know. Unless we, like, had Claydol instead of Armoldo, but I know there's not a whole load of difference between a Piloswine and a Claydol, but here's the difference. Piloswine was in the Dynamax slot, and I do think that Hitmonlee will be a better Dynamaxer. Oh, crud, that sucks. Okay, well, here's the good news. On the next turn, Sheenotic can use a quote-unquote max strike, and that'll be a super effective max rockfall. So let's definitely use like a super effective rock move for our Dynamax move on the next turn. And then like that'll be really good. This is fairy terrain, so I can still use Shadow. I can still use Shadow Sneak, right? It's not psychic, it's fairy. So that's fine. But yeah, hopefully we can still 3-turn this, hopefully. Darkness, are you switching on this one? So you've got Skarmory, right? So I do think that would be a good... Because you do need to get rid of your Skarmory, basically. And I do think that... you do need to get rid of your Skarmory, and I do think Armoldo's a good pick. And here's the thing... Oh, no! Oh, no. Okay, Armoldo's used a Smackdown, but this is fine, because we're going to use a nice Mac Rockfall here. Yeah! Now, again, this won't do loads and loads because it does have the old Sandstorm protection up here, but we might as well try and use its own weather against it. Which is basically, kind of what we like trying to do with Thunderous or something, I don't know. Right, everyone keep going, you're doing great. But Theo, hello Theo. Go big or go home. Exactly, Connor. Okay, so here's close combat. We're doing 2 close combats. But hopefully a Steel Wing here should get the knockout. Yeah, we were unlucky with that miss before. If you guys didn't watch yesterday's stream, I highly recommend watching the Stack Attacker fight. We had a very... We did not have a good team, but we had a solid strategy. And all we needed for that strategy to work was just to not have, like, the worst luck ever. The strategy, it's not like the best strategy in the world, but it was still a solid strategy, provided we didn't have the worst luck ever. So go check that out. But yeah, I think Skarmory, definitely ditch Skarmory here, because Armoldo's good against Claydol anyway, because it has X-Scissor. Whether we then want to switch for Claydol, that could be a different kettle of fish, but we definitely want Armoldo for this next fight against the Claydol. Unfortunately, yeah, no berries or anything, that kind of sucks, but yeah. But I do think basically Darkness, when we get to, so for right now you're just going to, you're going to Dynamax, aren't you? You're going to Dynamax and use Max Flutter, bye here, and that'll be pretty sweet. But yeah, so I think this battle should be like a bit of a lock-in. But I think if we just do like Smackdown Stomping Tantrum strats for Thunderous, that'll work pretty well. I think that'll work fine. And then I can like Mystical Fire it, and we can do all kinds of fun stuff. So, The super multi-battle, again, if the multi-battles are the one where you, like, play with a different person or a computer, they're really tough. Like, there is, like, a load of luck involved in them. I struggled. That was the one, like, I struggled with and couldn't do, and I couldn't do it in, like, couldn't do it in Gen 6, and I couldn't do it in Gen 7. By the way, cool avatar, if I haven't said that before. But it is. Again, I do love the customization in this game. I know a lot of people always talk about X and Y, but no one really talks about how good the customization in this game is. This game definitely has the best, or at least second best. If X and Y are the best, then this game is the second best. But I think there's an argument for this game being the best in terms of customization. But right, Blaze kick. Very nicely done. Right, Max Mindstorm. Hang in there, Shinotic, old buddy, old pal. Right, here's the Max Flutter. Bye, 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 bye. See, I don't sit... this isn't a musical channel of any kind. Right. See, I even forgot about that song. How many different, like, song jokes do I have? I don't know. There are a lot, aren't there? Right, well, guys, well done. We're really... Like, Claydol is, like, supposed to be, like, a defensive Pokemon, and yet we've got, like, half the... Oh, crud, hang on. I can't use Max Mindstorm because it set up the Psychic Terrain. Sorry, I should use Mystical Fire. Sorry, I forgot. It set up the Psychic. It set up the Psychic. It set up the Psychic Terrain. I set up the Psychic. So, oh, Ultra Sun and Moon. Now, I can't... Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, do we... No, wait, what? I thought it set up Psychic Terrain. I'm very confused. Did we... I thought it set up Psychic Terrain with Max Mindstorm. Why was my Shadow... Wait, what? Didn't it set up Psychic Terrain? Or did... What happened to the terrain? It used Max Mindstorm, right? Against the... Seriously, what happened there? I thought it used Max Mindstorm against Shinotic. Did it not do that? I thought it used Max Mindstorm. That means I shouldn't have been able to use Shadow Sneak. Yeah, I'm not Dynamaxed, but that should... Again, that doesn't have anything to do with Shadow Sneak not working on the terrain. Fairy... But why was there Fairy Terrain? How did we get Fairy Terrain? Because we had our Moldo and Claydol. There was no way to set up Fairy Terrain. Fairy! This is why I'm confused, man. If you wanted to... If for, like, health reasons you did want to switch Claydol for Shinotic, I wouldn't blame you. Like, I'm not wrong here, right? Like, Claydol used Max Mindstorm, and Terrain should have been set up. We didn't use any move like Steel Roller to get rid of the terrain. So, oh, wait. That's what I mean. Like, I'm confused. The only thing is what Conowat says here is, like, Claydol does levitate. Oh, Claydol is levitating. So Claydol is not protected by the terrain because it's in the air. Oh, right. So I always think of the... Yeah. See, I just thought the terrain blocks the move, but it's because the Pokemon affect... Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Conowat. That was driving me nuts. I couldn't figure that... See, don't get me wrong. I am aware of the levitating thing. Like, often I will say things like, oh, this Pokemon flies or levitates, so it doesn't get a benefit from the terrain. But I always think of that from, like an offensive perspective. So, you know, moves like Rising Voltage and stuff like that. Or just getting a boost from the terrain. I had... right. So, yeah, a Pokemon like Flygon... yeah... But does that mean a Pokemon like Flygon can use Dragon moves and isn't impeded by them? By the terrain? It would, right? Oh, that's interesting. So that means Flygon is good in Fairy Terrain. Ah, see, terrain is the thing that kind of I really never learned much about when it first came out, and honestly the past year has been like my biggest crash course in getting used to them. But the whole like not touching the ground thing as a side of it that just... I don't think about as much, or that has taken me longer to learn. It's like the longest to learn aspect of it for me. Yeah, so there was Psychic Terrain. it did use Max Mindstorm, and Psychic Terrain does block priority moves. But the thunder, the sun, the inaccuracy, the prophecy has been fulfilled. I said the sun is good with thunder, and then it used thunder, more like a blunder. Yes. So there was Psychic Terrain, there was a fog, but discharge. Right, hang in there, everyone. Hang in there. Armaldo, no. Armal, no, and then paralysis, no. So there was Psychic Terrain, and we didn't get rid of it, and it does do all the stuff I said, but because Claydol levitates, it's not protected by the terrain's effect. So that's really interesting. Anyway, sorry. Thinks, hello, welcome. Lovely to see you. Sorry, we just had a weird thing where like we used Shadow Sneak on Psychic Terrain, and I was like, wait, how did that work? Like, I sort of just was like mashing the A button, and I was like, oh no, guys, I just used like Shadow Sneak in Psychic Terrain. I've messed up, and then it worked, and I was like, wait, how did it work? And then but Conowop figured it out. So well done, Conowop. 2468. That cheer was really great. Although actually no, Reflect isn't good because Thunderous is a special attacker. But nevertheless, okay. Oh no, it used Rain Dance. More like give me a chance. No. Right, here's the Max Flare, which isn't gonna do. Oh, okay, so we might struggle to KO this time, but we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, that's a really good thing to know. Like, so basically, if there are like offensive benefits, the user has to be on the ground. If there are defensive benefits, the like receiver. Well, but basically just the effect has to... Well, no, I don't know. Actually, no, that doesn't really quite work, because something like the dragon on fairy terrain thing, yeah, that wouldn't work on a Flygon or an Altaria. Right, I'm just going to try Shadow Sneak here, because I've done enough Mystical Fires, I think. Yeah. Oh no, Max... Oh, it's using our own weather against us. The prophecy has been fulfilled. But look, that did nothing. Nothing. But yeah, I get Psychic Terrain protects you so long as you're on the ground. So, but then here's a question. Okay, if Grass Terrain nerfs Earthquake, what if you were able to use Earthquake on a Pokemon that levitates or flies somehow? Would you still not have the damage, or would you? Like, anyway, that's getting too big thinking. Well done, Team 1. Very nice work indeed. Excellent stuff. Very well played. So if you haven't yet clicked like on the video, now would be an amazing time to do so. There's a whole bunch of you here today, so please click like on the video or the stream. It really does help out. Thank you. So Jill, Kieran, and Kevin, I hope you're ready. Jill, Kieran, Kevin, please get ready. I will be with you guys in a second, okay? Hitmonlee is a no. You can't spell Hitmonlee without no, but you know who I do need? I do need a shiny Armaldo! Ugh, no shiny Armaldo. Guys, do you want to actually know a funny thing? I am actually overdue for a shiny. Last shiny I got was the 3rd of October. So that was, what, like 10 days ago? And we've done about 30 Dynamax Adventures since that main trick, so I am owed a shiny of some kind. I'm really hoping that today's the day I get it. So Hitmonlee's a no, and Armaldo is sadly a no. But you know who I also need from Hoenn that I don't have a shiny? I do need a shiny Claydol! Oh, I don't have Claydol. Okay, fine. I don't have Armaldo and I don't have Claydol. But you know who I also need? Like, how rare is it for me to need 3 out of 4 shinies? I also need the slightly purple Thunderous. No, dang it. 3 out of 4, and none of them. Although it would have been funny if I got Hitmonlee, I'll just say. Right, bold and naughty, and bold, dupe, and calm. So there we go. Look at that. I'm gonna go actually bold Claydol. That's actually a pretty good choice, isn't it? So I'm gonna go with the bold Claydol. That's a pretty bold choice, if I do dare say so myself. So well done, Team 1. So Jill, Kieran, Kevin, are you ready? Please come on down. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep thunderous? Sorry, we are a bit slow today, but we'll speed up right now. Why am I saving the game? Don't do that. I think I meant to press the Y button. So please make sure you're connected to the internet team too, and let's do this thing. We're going to go for a stack attacker, so anything goes. So this is Jill, Kieran, Kevin. If you are not Jill, not Kevin, and not Kieran, then please do not join in. But we're going to go 10, 13, and then 14, 40? So 10, 13, 14, 40. So 14 with an N and then 40 without one. So 10, 13, 14, 40. Let's do this thing. Ready, Freddy? Also Larry. Okay, so here we go. Well done, everyone. Very well played. Very well played. Let's hope Team 2 can make it through. And Kieran's in a good position for some science. I would say third place is probably like the best science position. Not to get your hopes up, Kieran. We might not have any scientists on the board, but here we go. Stack attacker, super duper mega weak to ground, super duper mega weak to fighting. Water types are really good as well if we get like stab ones on a rain team. So here we go. Let's do this thing. Because there aren't a whole lot of good ground. Like Boldor does have fighting and ground, but it's not stab. Like a water type stab in the rain is better than a Boldor's body press. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that's why it's like, don't knock water types. Golurk obviously is great though. These all suck against a steel type and a rock type. So just pick whoever you think is best. Drodigan has dig, quick before the hyena come. But let's see how this goes. Let's hope there's like some stab ground and fighting or something. There was... Okay, Whiskash was to the left. We can't use Belch on a steel type. I'm sorry, Kevin. But let's see what we've got. I will just say... Oh, wait, Persimmon. Oh, Persimmon is a fighting type with stab fighting. So maybe if we go to the left, Escavalier, and then to the left again for Persimmon, we can then get... And then there's also Klefki. We'll pick whoever's easiest, but I think if we aim for the... Maybe if we have... I don't know if there was any science. I know, I saw Alcremie as well. The problem with Alcremie is weak to steel, so it's not the best support Pokemon when you're weak to the boss, is the thing. Oh, Xander, wait, hang on, which one was the auto flag? I thought, was it the Alcremie or the Escavalier? We have no fire types for Escavalier. That's true, but if we use special type moves, then that's okay. I'm going to use a physical Max Knuckle here to boost our attack as well for any physical attackers. So that's a Escavalier doesn't have great special attack. So if we use special attacks, if we use like Scorching Sands, and if we use Scorching Sands and whatever else, then hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, the Alcremie. Oh, just the Alcremie. I see Alcremie, and that was flagged. Wow. You got on that really quick, because I never saw that as a flag. So, right, Scorching Sand. Oh, that didn't do very much. Can we burn it? Okay, Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Okay, I am going to boost everyone's attack now. So, maybe if we could maybe switch to, like, physical after this. Like, maybe Golurk could try a Focus Punch if you want to risk a Focus Punch. Or you could just use a Shadow Punch. But I think Focus Punch is probably better than Shadow Punch. Scorching Sands is probably still better. I'm going to use another Max Knuckle. And then maybe I'll switch to a Stone Edge. But... Oh, no. Okay, that did way more. That did way more. Come on. Lash Out. More like a Thrash Out. Oh, okay. Dual Wing V. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. You get a double chance for a crit, so... I will just use a Stone Edge after this, because I'm slower than everyone, so there's no point in me trying to boost everyone's stats when I will be the final hit in the fight. So I will just go with a Max Rockfall here. Good luck! Let's hope it doesn't nullify us, he says, before I'm jinxing it and it nullifies us. Right, here we go. Max Rockfall. Max Rockfall! Oh, sorry. I actually need to select it again. Oh, okay, we're going with the focus. I think a Shadow Punch would have actually sufficed here. Now that we had the second Max Knuckle, but... oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay, here's a dual wing beat. Dual wing beat's a bit inaccurate as well, so we are playing a lot of very risky games here. Fury Cutter, please don't do it on Golurk. Okay, it did it on me. Right, here's the Max Rockfall. So I think we're going to be okay here, guys. I think between this and the Focus Punch, we'll be okay. Yeah! Teamwork makes the dream work. So do we want to get rid of the Wigglytuff here, right? Wigglytuff has nothing to offer against Stack Attacker, whereas a Scavalier does have ground and water. So... I know, your gamble was for nothing. It's just like, Kevin's just still sat there focusing. Just, I'm focusing. Okay. Well done, everyone. Very well done indeed. Oh, guys, are there any Pokemon Go players here? Today they announced the new level up system that is going to be in the game. So Wigglytuff, let's all do the Wigglytuff, it's time to get rid of a Wigglytuff, it's not so tough against the steels and all these things, so we're going to the left because Persimmon, oh, well, actually, funnily enough, Wigglytuff is good against Persimmon, isn't it, but nevertheless, and then there is a Klefki afterwards, and, Klefki, I think we should go for Klefki, because Klefki's probably just a bit less annoying than whatever the other choice was that I can't remember, but I think Klefki was the less annoying of the two, right? So Pokemon Go is changing their level up system. So originally, the max level was level 40, and then they upped it so that you could go to level 50, where they expanded it. And then now they are like revising and expanding. So if you are like level 23 or above, you're gonna like gain at least one level. And then other people, they're basically just changing how it works. But basically, there's going to be like an extra 50 million experience for people. Yeah, there's going to be like an extra 50 million experience. So if someone is at like level 50, they're going to have to gain another like 50 million experience in order to reach the new level, which is 80. Yeah, I am like 1 million away from level 48. I don't think I'm going to get that million in the next 2 days, unfortunately, which is a shame, because, you know, I would have probably got like a free pass and an incubator or something, but oh well. Nicely done with the Max Phantasm. That lowers defense and is stronger than Max Knuckle. It's basically like better Max Knuckle. Dual Wing Beat, yes! Very nice. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm not used to Golurk being the fastest on the team. That's a good point, Kevin. You kind of just broke my brain. Right, Drill. Very nice. Oh, and a crit. That's what we love to see here at beauvo Games. And then here's a body press to just help out a little bit as well. I'm helping. So here's my body press. But yeah, everyone just keep going. You're doing great. More Max Phantasm, more Dual Wing Beat. Oh crud, here's Max Knuckle. More like a Max Shuckle. Don't use it on Bulldog. Damn it, why'd I jinx it? But yeah, but basically, on Wednesday, there's going to be a whole new level system. So you might jump up, but basically you do want to check your game because you might jump up a bunch of levels. You're also you might get some free storage increases to like your backpack and your Pokemon as well. But yeah, they're doing like, oh, I was gonna joke that Dual Wing Beat could miss, and then it missed. Oh crud, is that like the end of turn 3? No, that's turn 2, right? Okay. Phew. But we should be fine here. Max Phantasm again. The boulder was bowled over. I know. Jill, do you want to know what one of my favorite jokes that I've ever come up with is? So for the Eurovision Song Contest, when they go through all the different phone numbers and they say like, oh, if you want to vote for this country, you know, dial this phone number if you want to vote for this country, dial this phone number, like, you know, this, that, and the other. I always liked, like, sort of coming up with little kind of like jingles and catchphrases for them. So like, if you want to give France a chance, you know, add, like, dial the number and then add 01. If you want to da-da-da-da-da, like, dial 02. And I had all these jokes, and my favorite one that I came up with was, if you were bowled over by Moldova, like, press 3. And that was my favorite joke I came up with. So I'm rather fond of the phrase bowled over just because of my Moldova joke. Right, Drodigan switch. Jill, you're distracting me, but please still switch. Jill, you need to do a switch. Jill, you've got the Drodigan switch. Oh no! Jill, no! Oh no! Okay, I'm switching Boldor because a Persimmion's better than a... oh no. Jill! Your lovely humor distracted us all. I still think Klefki is like the best thing for us to go against here, because Kieran's got super effective Dynamax here. Don't worry, Jill, it's okay because you've still got Max Quake. It's just Max Knuckle would have been nicer, but it's not a problem though. It's okay. Jill, our plan has been bowled over by Jill. No, it's okay. Again, it's not a problem because here's the thing: Boldor wasn't that great anyway. And you do have Dig, which can be Max Quake, so it's not a problem. This isn't like the end of the world. I'm glad. That's why I held on though. That's why it is important to, like, if you don't have like if you don't have like a really optimal Pokemon, you do want to hold on in case that happens. You know, if you are, you know, if you are like a Rhydon in a Thunderous Dynamax adventure, you're pressing the B button throughout like the whole thing. Do you want to switch? No. Just B. But if you have anything where you're mildly kind of like, where you're kind of okay, it's like, well, if you're not taking it, I will, you know, that kind of thing. Like, you'd never want to get rid of a Rhydon in a Thunderous, but if someone else is laughing at being bowled over by Moldova, and then they select the wrong thing, then, you know, if you don't have a Rhydon, you may want to switch. Okay, so there we go. There's the Max Quake, more like a deep fake. So there we go. Lovely stuff. And this should be a nice 2-turner, right? And then the funny thing is, what did it use on turn 1? Did he just like attack us? Because here's the thing, if it tries to set up a screen, I can break it with Brick Break, baby. Oh, look, it did it. We're actually going to get the effect of Brick Break, which we rarely get. As here we go, ka-chow! And does it do more damage when you break the screen, or I think it just breaks the screen, right? I think it should do more damage if you're breaking a screen. I get why, like, in Gen 3 that wasn't the case, but I think if it doesn't do more damage, it's like this move does more damage if a screen is up. Like, if it breaks a screen. Right, well done, Team 2. Kevin, I swear I'll burn something before the day is done. I know, like, Scorching Sands, more like a Scorching Plan. Oh, Crafty Shield, okay. Well, light screen, we broke the screen, so I'm happy, okay? Okay. Well done, everyone. So yeah, Pokemon Go. So basically, on Wednesday, you may wake up, turn on the game, and find you have a new level. You won't be like at a lower level. But like you might go up a level or a couple of levels, and you might get some free stuff. If you do. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's a shame. I really was hoping to hit level 48 before this change, and it's so annoying. I have two people who I am 1 day away from being best friends with, and like, I think one of them stopped playing the game, and the other I don't have any contact with. So it's like, so basically, it's like I have like 1 million experience points left, but I could have 600,000 of that right now if those people just opened a gift from me. Right, anyway, Dynamax, if you've got it. unless you're still laughing at Moldova jokes, and use your ground moves otherwise, I think. Kieran, shiny Blacephalon? Are you doing some kind of scepter? That's incredible if so. But yeah, that's like, it's really annoying. There are like other people where like say I'm like really close to being like best or ultra friends with them and stuff, and if all those people were just like had done like a couple of extra gifts or something like that, I would have had that extra million experience and been level 48 and yeah, Kevin, you did it! The leprechaun did it! Okay, Max Quake, sorry, if you weren't reading Kevin's comments, that will make no sense to you. But maybe if you're a Simpsons fan, you'll still get the reference. You got Blacephalon on Switch too! Oh, why couldn't you have used Double Edge on Golurk? Right, there's the recoil. You better recoil in fear of us, Stack Attacker, with all our ground and fighting. But here we go, break. But see, here's the thing as well. A stab water, here's the thing. A lot of the stab water moves are like base 80 or more power, whereas the fighting moves tend to be like brick break and low sweep and stuff like that. So like they're just not really like that powerful. And they do, and also a lot of water moves are like special, whereas the fighting moves are physical. So, well done, everyone. Who do you replace Blacephalon with? Now that is a question. Guzzlord. No, I don't know. No, well done, Team 2. So we'll figure out Team 3 and maybe 4 in a second. But seriously, very well played, Team 2. Excellent work. We had good Pokemon there, so we were lucky with the path and everything, but you still have to play well. You still have to play well. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And if you haven't yet clicked like on the video, now would be an amazing time to, because it's time for Bo to shame his fans. Although Xander, you're number 1, which I can't shame you for. But we have had, we should have at least 13 likes. Do we have at least 13 likes? Please say we have at least 13, 1-3. I'd love to have 3-0, but I'll settle for 1-3. A Scavalier is a no, but it is a girl, a Scavalier. So there you go. Persimmon. Oh, I did get shiny Persimmon in Pokemon Go the other day from a Dynamax battle. So I do have a Dynamax shiny Persimmon, which is pretty cool. Klefki is not golden. Xurkitree or Heatran. Those are cool choices. So Escavalier is a no. Persimmon is a no. Klefki is a no. But will we get the Golden Stack Attacker? No, I did I say, game, that I am overdue a shiny? Like, can you not give me a shiny, please, game? I did say that I'm overdue. So no sparkles on any of those. We got quiet. Oh, so quiet and jolly as well. Let's not be too serious. Why so serious? Okay, so what do we... Jolly Persimmon, that's actually really good. I kind of got so caught up in the other joke that I kind of forgot Jolly Persimmon's really good. So well done, everyone. 9 likes! We should have at least 13! Get that number up. Like, that should be double digits. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Stack Attacker? And the answer is... Yes, I will. So, we've got Celesteela and Nihilego. Could you guys maybe let me know about both of them? Like, whether you can do Celesteela or Nihilego or both, please? So, would you be able to say, strike... yeah, could you please say strike in big capital letters, the number of times you played today, so strike 0, strike 1, and then say I can do, and then let me know out of... Hang on, sorry. Let me just... Celesteela and Nihilego. So yeah, ready, set, bow, all that lovely stuff. Kiba can do both. That's good to know. Because I know Kevin can only do Celesteela, for example. So it would behoove us to have Kevin in this team. But let's see who we've got. Okay. Oh, Oh, hang on. Wait. Tegan. Oh, Tegan's here now. So Tegan, you can now play. Tegan, gonna save the day. Right. Tegan, you're in. Let's see what we've got. And then we've got, hang on, Kieran, Jill, and Kiba. Well, Kieran needs to do the Nihilego, so if you don't mind, Kieran, I am going to forfeit your spot to the Nihilego. And then we just have a choice between Kiba and Jill. How about this? Jill was in Team 2 and Kiba was in Team 1. So why don't we have Kiba now and Jill? Jill, you can be substitute. But why don't we have Kiba now and then Jill for the Nihilego? Nihilego! Because maybe someone will come along in the next, like 25 minutes or so. So, yeah, so Team 3. So this is Team 3 and Team 4. Team 3, Celesteela, Kevin, Tegan, and Kiba. Okay, so you three please come on down. And then Kieran and Jill just hang on like 20-25 minutes. Tegan may even get a second chance to play because Tegan will have only played once, whereas like everyone else will have played twice. So maybe Tegan, if no one else comes along, maybe Tegan could be the third player for Nihilego. But we'll see. Right. So, please make sure you are connected to the internet on the Wycom. Very important. Cannot play with other people if you don't do that. Or if you don't have Nintendo Switch Online, I suppose. Would you like to anyway embark upon a Dynamax adventure? Yes. Yes, I would. And then you're going to say anything goes while I select Celesteela. And then a solid plab, indeed. Sorry, I don't know why plab is just a very funny word. Like, that's a funny typo. That's a funny typo to get wrong. Right, let's go 1013. No, 1013 and then 0302. So 10, 13, 03, 02. That's not too confusing, is it? There we go. A much needed sip of water. Right, Kevin. And so we've got Kevin, Tegan, and Kiba. Kevin, Tegan, Kiba. Kevin, Tegan, Kiba. Kevin, Tegan, Kiba. Team Stiga. No, I don't know. Kevin, Tegan, Kiba, dooba dooba doo 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 doo, with Jill on substitute if we but yeah, no. But yeah, so anyway, Pokemon Go levels, there you go. Yeah, on Wednesday, things may change. But yeah, it's a real shame just because I was so close to level 48. And I know now it's like, I'm going to be level 70, but still. Would have been nice because I would have gotten some like free stuff, like incubators or whatever. And let me know if you have any connection issues, guys. But Tegan and Akiba. Tegan and Akiba. Otherwise, we'll open up the lobby again, and Kieran and Jill can be substitutes. Okay, Sheridan. Celesteela, just as a reminder, it's like a Skarmory, so it's like flying and steel. It's weak to fire and electric, okay? Tegan, is everything okay? We're getting close to 59 seconds. We don't have... I'll say, Jill, you don't actually have to be the substitute, because I just kind of want to see... Tegan was here with us, like... Okay, what does it say on your game, Tegan? Hopefully you should be here. But anyway, fire and electric are good here. If we have levitating or flying electrics like Talonflame and Rotom, that's really cool. Because Celesteela does know Earthquake, so if we get Wide Guard as well... Now this is one where, for Thunderous, Wide Guard is less important because it's for like one moment in one turn. For Celesteela, it's hugely important because it does like to use Earthquake. It says communicating. Okay, we might... Maybe we'll back out here and do another disconnect and reconnect like we did before. So could everyone leave the lobby and then we'll do a disconnect and a reconnect, okay? Everyone needs to do this though. Don't just have me and Tegan do it. So we're going to back out. We're going to go to the lobby. We're going to press the Y button and we're going to make sure we're disconnected, okay? Make sure you're disconnected. and then what we do is, so say local communication, redo, and then we need to press the plus button, and then we need to connect. So make sure you go from a local communication to a internet connection, and this is for all 4 players. Kevin, Tegan, and Kiba, please do that. And then we'll talk to the scientist lady, and we'll try again, okay? We will do a slightly different code, so don't just type in the same code. But this did seem to work earlier. Again, sometimes this game just doesn't want certain people playing with other people. So yeah. Let's go like 10, 13, and then 03, 05. So like 10, 13, 3, 5. 10, 13, 03, 05. 10, 13, 03, 05. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. And let's do this thing. So in conclusion, it's like a Skarmory. It's weak to fire and electric. But it does like to use Earthquake. But that's where Wide Guard is good. Okay, so Mienshao, Hitmonlee, Kingler, Pelipper, and Mantine all know Wide Guard. So... okay, Tegan's reconnect. So Tegan, just let me know what's like going on in your game. If it just says communicating over and over, if it just says communicating over and over, maybe we could like have Jill join or try to join. Sometimes it can be helpful having like a 5th person try to join just to see if like Jill connects with you or if Jill connects with us. So Jill, if you're around, do you want to like try that? If we get to like 59 seconds, that is. Oh crud. So hopefully if Jill tries to connect... oh, sorry, I said in about 20 seconds. Okay, Jill. Yeah, Tegan's having some kind of issue. Okay. Oh, you did hear me. Okay, good. Jill, why don't you try to join now? Let's just see what it says. I would just try and join now, Jill. I wouldn't worry about the 59 seconds of it all, because I think whatever issue is affecting Tegan, the extra like 20 seconds isn't going to matter. And by the time you hear me initially start saying all that, you're going to lose like 10 seconds anyway. So get on in, Jill. Let's see what happens. But Jill, let me know if you connect with us or if you connect with Tegan. But Tegan, we will try again in like 20 minutes, okay? So, you know, you're not out of it forever. In fact, I'm going to put you in Team 4. Yep, Jill is in. Okay, I'm going to replace Jill with Tegan on the spreadsheet for Team 4, okay? There we go. So, Tegan, Jill, Tegan. There we go. Lovely stuff. Perfect. Okay. So Kevin, Sheridan, and Jill. Perfect. So let's do this thing. Hopefully we get a Wide Guard Pokemon. It's so annoying we got Hitmonlee earlier. But okay, Ordino does have fire though, so hooray! But everything else is, in fairness, everything else does resist Earthquake, but they are weak to a Smackdown. So you want to watch out for Smackdown and like Flash Cannon. Blaziken, that's fire. Like literally, it's fire. So Blaziken is amazing. Oh, okay. See, I will just say this is why you do want to pick the best thing, because we could have had a Blaziken and a Dedenne, and instead we only got one of them. So always do try to pick like the best Pokemon. Don't ever like pick something that's like suboptimal. But okay, let's see. I did see like fire or electric or something. Okay, there was one electric in like the top left, and it's Pincurchin. I don't know if there are any like Wide Guard Pokemon. No. So I think we do just want to go left here. Again, it would have been really nice if we'd had a Dedenne here for Tentacruel. But hopefully... but yeah, hopefully that mistake won't cost us. It's annoying because we do want the Pincurchin on the left, but this is going to be a very difficult battle with a Tentacruel now because of that. But, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Well, too well, too well. Okay. But, okay. So, Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. But hopefully we do okay here. We'll just have to see. Luckily, Vikavolt does have Stab Electric, so that's good. And I'm going to be Dynamaxing. And hopefully Max Strike. Hopefully Max Strike will be okay. Tentacruel does have really good special defense, so this could be kind of annoying, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And then Araquanid. Araquanid is immune to water, so that's kind of fun. But it doesn't help if Tentacruel aims for someone else. Oh, come on. No, don't go for, like, the one good Pokemon we have here. Oh, no! No! Wait, what happened? Oh, crud. Guys, let me know if you're all in, like, a different universe or whatever. Or if you're all together. Oh, this is awkward. Ah. Okay, we might have to try this again afterwards. Oh, Spark. Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm nervous now. I'm probably not going to beat this in like 3 turns either. Oh, I really wish I had a Dedenne now. Now I really, really wish I'd had a Dedenne. Oh, wait, hang on. No, it's just... okay. Oh, whoop. Catherine, Amelia, Portia. Okay, I'll try and speedrun this. Oh, come on. Please, 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 please. Is your Pokemon feeling a bit worn down? Oh, wait, no, Scientist! Oh, no, this is terrible! No, no! Araquanid, 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 Araquanid! Oh, my gosh, thank goodness it was okay. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so maybe I've disconnected from the rest of you. But that's annoying, because nothing's wrong with my internet on... like, my laptop's okay. I hope my Switch... Oh, I hope my Switch doesn't have an issue. I hope I don't have to do all that awkward stuff I did last week. Because that's gonna suck if so. Right, Tentacruel's using Sword Stance. Okay, great going, Tentacruel. You have no physical moves that you can use against a Scavalier, so yeah, just boost your attack. Right, Blaziken, thank you. Although I would have preferred a Fire Pledge, but honestly, I'm not going to complain that much. Stomping Tantrum, nice. And then Flamethrower, more like a flamethrower. My Switch is an OLED, so it's only... I've only had it like... Did I get... 2022 I got it, so it's like 3.5 years old now. So it's not anything wrong with the Switch, because I don't really disconnect from P. This is what, like maybe the 4th or 5th time in like over a year of doing these where like I've disconnected from like everyone else. So... Oh, and did it just use Max Quake? Did it just use Max Quake? Right, Blaziken, please stay in the fight. In fact, I tell you what I'm going to do. I want this Blaziken to stay on our team so much, so badly, that I am going to actually switch for this Escavalier here. Thanks for the life, dude. Not, but you have to call me No, but it's N-E-A-U. You have to call me No. Okay, so you just beat the Cruel. Thanks, YouTube auto flag. But No. So No is helping you. Well, that's good to know. Okay. I want this Blaziken to stay part of the team so badly that I am switching for the Escavalier. And then... oh gosh. I'll just go with that. I would go with a Muscle Band, but that's not going to be useful. Because the thing is, I'm going to switch to the Pink Urchin now. That's the best I've got. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Come on. No. Now No is gone and we're fighting with Alfie. No, no, no. He's called No, okay? He's not called Alfie. He's called No. Right. Electric Surge. Who holds back the electric surge? That's a new singing joke, right? Right, hopefully we can beat this in 1 turn so that I can Dynamax in the next battle. Oh, Tentacruel, can you stop? This is killing me. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, Blaziken. Actually, Blaziken using coaching. If Sandslash uses Stomping Tantrum and I get like a critical drill run, we could beat this in one turn. In theory. In game theory. Okay, Stomping Tantrum, come on. Oh, okay, that didn't do very much. Given that Sandslash just had a boost there, that did not do very much damage. But still, we should hopefully two-turn this. Hydro Pump! Oh, but Sandslash dodged! Right, Blaziken, please just attack the pink urchin. Okay, well, I mean, hopefully we should win here if I'm Dynamaxing, but I really wanted to Dynamax with the pink urchin. Do. I guess we're not doing that second Thunderous today, hey. That's a shame. We'd had a good run of streams where, like, just everything had gone smoothly and we had just, like, done the Thunderous and everything was good. But, yeah, this kind of sucks. I do apologize. Right, there. Okay, Blaziken doing that. Okay, Swords Dance had Poison Jab equals good attack. Right, Sandslash, we really need you to attack, buddy. Oh, yes! Well done! Okay, I'm just gonna say, Nevin, Nil, and Neba are doing a pretty good job here. So well done, Nevin, Nil, and Neba. Neba, that is not the name. But I'm playing the game. Okay, or should I say it the name instead of the game? I don't know. You beat a Scavalier. Good. That sounds like it was probably tough with the defenses and everything. Okay. Right. And then I will switch from Pincurchin. Don't you dare, Blaziken. Like, you're staying forever, Blaziken. Look at me running in there on my own. Leroy! If you want Team 3, we can also be Team 4. We can basically try this again afterwards if you like. And then if Kieran's still around for the Nihilego, we can do Nihilego. But, right, there's the Electric Current. I am going to Thunder and just hope this hits. This is the point where Frederick from Fire Emblem would say, pick a god and pray. Okay. Oh, coaching Blaziken, your stab super effective! You're like the best one on the field! That's not helping! Like, literally, that doesn't help anyone! Oh, Tentacruel has like a +3 in attack that it can't use! Oh my gosh, right, Gyro Ball. That did nothing. Oh, Sandslash missed with the Stone Edge! Okay, at least Thunder hits. Good golly gosh. Can we get some paralysis on this? Nope. Okay, Blaziken, please just use Fire Pledge. Please just use Fire Pledge, Blaziken. I just need you to use Fire Pledge. It's like the one thing you have to... No! Not Blaze Kick, because you can miss a Blaze Kick! Oh my gosh! And it's physical. But you can also miss. You got Fire... Oh my gosh! And Stone Edge misses as well. And then Thunder misses because that one's the predictable one. But, like, just Fire Pledge it, Blaziken. Please, Fire Pledge it. Just Fire Pledge it. Fire Pledge. Oh my... Okay, fine. Fine. Right, Hydro Pump. Sandslash. You're going to Stone Edge here. Oh my... Here's the stat nullification. So your coaching was pointless. Oh, okay. Is Blaziken dead now? Yep. Oh gosh, we lost 2 Pokemon. A critical hit on the Tentacruel. Ah. I don't even know who's alive out of Nevin, Nil, and Neba, but they're letting me down. Right, Stone Edge, which will do nothing now that there's no... Oh! 2 out of 3 Thunder misses, really? Like, again, I was expecting 2 out of 3, but... Right, here's the Max Lightning, very, very frightening me. Kaz, hello, welcome. If I haven't said hi to you already, but, well, I don't know how long you've been here, but I apologize if I missed it. Oh, this run had so much promise. And then a fire type won't even use its fire moves. Right, max steel spike. Who are we going for? That's 3. How many lives have I lost? Confused Paladin, hello. Well, it's up to me. It's up to me and only me, basically. Oh, attack rose. That's fun. That's great. More powerful earthquakes. Thank you. I just need... No, don't get desperate. Don't you dare get desperate. I just need, like... I just need you to finish it off. It's in the red. Just use Hydro Pump and Fire Pledge. If you just use those 2 moves, and if I can get in, like, you know, if I can be faster and get in a Max Lightning, very, very frightening, I'd very much appreciate that. Hydro Pump. Oh, my gosh. Blaziken. Don't... Please. Please, Blaziken. Blaziken! 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 Yes! Oh my gosh! You did it! You useless NPCs! You did it! Oh my gosh! Well done, everyone! And by well done, everyone, I mean well done, me. So, I'm using a Beast Ball for that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't want to... Can I just get the 4 shinies I need before November? I really don't want to have to solo these guys. The NPCs were actually okay up until that final fight. But that final fight, they were horrendous. That was atrocious. That was absolutely atrocious. Right, a Scavalier? No. Pink Urchin? No. Will I get the White Bamboo Celesteela? No. Okay. Should I note this on a spreadsheet that this kind of, I don't know, it's like 1 less Pokemon or something? Maybe. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? I'll put 1 less. Hang on. Skipped, Tenta, Cruel. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I will happily give you guys a minute. It's a Nightbot 22-minute game. Okay, I'm just going to pick one of these, and then I will make like Harry McIntyre and start up again. Okay, so Escavalier is timid, and then quiet, and then adamant. Oh, adamant's really good. I'm just going to go with the quiet Pink Urchin. Oh, I had a speed down nature? Oh, no wonder why that sucked. Right, welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Celesteela? And the answer is yes. So, oh, yeah, I'm just disconnected on the Switch. Well, that sucks. Right, Beast Ball. I'm just going to get 2 more. I've used 2 recently, so there you go. There's the 2 that I used. Kira. Has Kira got a Switch on? I don't know. Good on you, Jill, for knowing to use Flame Pledge. Oh my god, yes, thank you. Like, just Fire Pledge, like, Water Pledge, Grass Pledge. Use them instead of, like, Hydro Pump and stuff, please. Like, when you know, like, just, you know, you just do the reliable, consistent things. Okay, so, should I call you Team Fee or Team Thaw? I'm going to call you Team Thaw. That sounds fun, right? Because you're Team 3 and 4. Team Thaw of Kevin, Jill, and Kiba. Although maybe if Tegan could join this time, maybe that's the more fair thing to do. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, halfway there. If Nil didn't listen to Bo, then I will. That's the spirit, Jill. Can you imagine that? An alternate universe where, like, everyone's name begins with N. So, yeah, there's, like, Nevin and Neba and Nil and Niran and Negan and No and Non-Lara. and Night Watcher, and Nanda, and Narchi, and Namin, or would it be Nramin? I like Namin more than Nramin. Nramin's a bit too awkward. Naz, there's Naz. Just Nunused Naladin. Or Nunfused Naladin, maybe. But yeah. Right, oh my gosh. I don't know how many years off my life I lost with that fight, but that's the thing. I thought it would be funny to give you 2. Paladin, or should I say Naladin? But there we go. Negan before. Tegan was a confusing name for people in the 90s. Really? Don't know why. I like Tegan. That's a good name. No shinies to Jill. But your caps lock was stuck, so it was no shinies! Okay. So if the 3 of you are ready, I don't know if you want to do a disconnect and a reconnect. I need to do a connect to the internet. Redo. But let's try Team Thraw. Hopefully it won't be a bore. But here we go. So we're going to say yes to the scientist lady. We're going to say anything goes, but Celesteela. And then here we go. Okay, so let's just go... Let's go 10, 13, and then 15, 26. 10, 13, 15, 26. Here we go. So, Kevin, Jill, and Kiba. So that's Kevin. And then we just need Jill, and we need Kiba. Oh, hang on. World? Who's World? Who's World? Who is World? I think at this point we just have to carry on. But like, who is World? Maybe Kiba if you just want to jump in, because Jill is very polite and will be like, I don't mind being a substitute usually at this point. But Jill, I will just say, so this is kind of, we've kind of said this a few times before. It's not like the firmest of firm rules and stuff like that, but like, when we're assigning teams, I kind of don't want people just like suddenly changing them themselves like last minute and stuff like that. Like usually like when I kind of assign teams and stuff, there will kind of be like a method to my madness. If people ever do want to change the teams, if you give me like plenty of heads up and stuff like that, but like when I'm like in the lobby and I've like sent out the code, I don't want people being like, oh, I won't play, because then it just like really slows things up. We've got World in now, so but like Tegan will get you on the next one, okay? So World, oh gosh, hang on, what is it? Is it unknown, is it like new player? There's unknown player 1 and 2, right, Xander? I think, hang on, unknown player 1 and unknown player 2. So World, hello, welcome. Thank you for playing along with us. Just a heads up, World. If you could hit the subscribe button, it's free. It's like 1 click and it's free, and it means that in like less than 5 minutes, you will be able to join us and chat. There is like a slight delay on like subscribing and being able to chat with us. But if you hit the subscribe button, it's quick, it's easy, it's free, and then it means you'll be able to chat with us, and then you can like coordinate with us as well. And then it means that we can have more fun, and it means that we can strategize and stuff like that. But I will just add as well, if you do not subscribe and say hi to us and make yourself known to us, by the end of the Dynamax adventure, we will block you from playing with us, okay? So please do subscribe and please do say hi before the end of the Dynamax adventure. You don't have to be like super active in chat or anything like that. But we do just like people to know, we just like to know who they are and everything. Also, Lantern is electric. So again, same thing, electric and fire. And if we get any levitators or wide guard, that's good. But yeah, but we do have a rule where basically if we have someone playing, but they're like not subscribed and they're not joined in chat, we're happy for them to join us because we understand that there is a 5-minute delay on the chat. Like they can't talk to us right away, so we understand that. Oh, Slowbro has fire. But we do give that 20-minute, that sort of 15 to 20-minute. The Dynamax Adventure should take 15 to 20 minutes, so you've got lots of time to just hit that one little button and then join us. But please do join chat. Please just make yourself known and say, hi, I'm World. Thank you for, having me or whatever. But, like, just make yourself known to us. And then, okay, there was 2 fires to the left, right? Combuskin and something else. So let's see what we've got here. Hang on. And there's this fire to the right. Hang on. Okay, Combuskin to the left, and then there's Torkoal, Magmar, and Flare. Look at all these fires! Fire! I actually do think we might want Combuskin and Torkoal, though. I think they're a little bit better. If we go to the left, I would say Torkoal and Combuskin are better. Yeah, I would say Combuskin, because Torkoal sets up the sun, so then we don't have to, like, worry about setting up the sun or anything. I don't know if we want to keep the Slowbro or switch the Slowbro. I don't know what there was on the top as well. Was there like a Galvantula? Although Galvantula... Oh, but Galvantula can set up terrain. Oh, the wheels in my head have been turning. If there was a Galvantula... Okay. If there was a Galvantula on the final row, which we can do, here's what I suggest. Let's switch out like 2 of our non-Dynamaxes. So like Bronzong and whatever the other one was. Not me, but like whoever the other one was. I can't remember. I'm Lantern. Slowking. If we switched Slowking and Bronzong for Combuskin and Torkoal, they could be the 2, like, fire types, right? And the sun would be set up. But then if we have Galvantula in the 4th slot, it can set up the electric terrain. And then we can have electric terrain and the sun. But Galvantula doesn't need to worry about using thunder in the sunlight, because it will have max lightning. Very, very frightening. So we'll have max lightning and thunderbolt, and then we'll also have fire in the sun. So does that sound like a good idea? I'm kind of quite excited by this idea. Where were these, like, when we needed them last time? I know! Like, what? Kevin, can you switch first since you're weak to fire? If you are Bronzong, then that sounds like a great idea. I think that sounds good. And then we can get rid of Slowking for the Torkoal. And then we can get rid of... Slowbro for the Galvantula. So if that sounds good, so Bronzong switch, let's all do a Bronzong switch. Oh yeah, and we also have to make up fun lore about World until World says hi to us. So until World says hi to us, we're gonna make up fun stuff about you, World. So my little factoid about you is that your favorite games are all ones that, like, have World in the title. So, like, your favorite Mario Kart is Mario Kart World, because it's the one with World in it. Your favorite, like, James Bond is The World Is Not Enough. Etc., etc. What other fun World things does World like? Like, Rule the World... is like favorite song. I don't know. Oh yeah, favorite of the Cornetto trilogy is World's End, which is rare. A lot of people like Hot Fuzz, but World likes World's End. They like the world ends with you. Yes, there we go. See, they like Neoing because the world ends with you. Okay, I'm just going to water pulse here in hope of some confusion, and because I get down... I know I could use Confuse Ray, but I'm just going to go for, like, confusion and that. Right, Combuskin. So this is going to be, like, some max knuckle shenanigans, right? Although, fun thing here is a max flare could actually do a good amount of damage here, just because Torkoal has like such good physical defense. But honestly, now that you're using Max Knuckle, though, you're obviously going to get like stronger and stronger and stronger, so keep that in mind as well. Right, Razor Shell, more like raise some hell. Can we get defense down? No, maybe, I don't know. Oh, yes, we can, because it doesn't have white smoke, so we can get defense down. And the Psyshock, that works a little bit better because of the defense being lowered. Right, here's the Max Flare, hang in there, but this is going to do a lot of damage because that sun is up. But yeah, I might need to switch to a Hydro Pump if we don't do enough damage, but I think we are doing all right here. I think between the Max Knuckle and everything, we should... Come on, confusion. Yes! All right. So World, please do make sure that... I don't know how long it's been since World joined us. I probably should have made a note, shouldn't I? But when did Nightbot post the shortcuts? Hang on. Nightbot, okay, Nightbot was 3:20. Okay, so yeah, World should have been able to chat with us. So has World said hi? Have I missed any messages from World? World, again, we're on the second battle now. So again, and it takes 5 minutes to be able to join chat. So please do hit that subscribe button. It's free, okay? Subscribing is free. This isn't Twitch. But it means you can join us in chat, and then it means you can coordinate with us and play along with us. Oh, because World, don't forget, you're going to be switching for Torkoal, okay? Like, World, Slowking, Torkoal. There we go. I sort of forgot, like, if we're relying on someone who we can't talk to on, like, doing a switch, but... Because World's got the Slowking, right? So World needs to switch here. So switch Slowking for Torkoal. Please switch Slowking for Torkoal. We need that Slowking for Torkoal switch. So Slowking switch. It's time for Slowking to do a switch. Slowking switch. Yeah, nicely done, World. But yeah, you have a few minutes to... Oh, hang on. Wait. Your World! Yay! Been subscribed longer than 5 minutes, but wouldn't let you say. Okay, thank you for joining. I know that's an annoying thing, and I do apologize, World. It's just we had someone play with us recently and they didn't subscribe and they didn't play along and they were kind of like sabotaging and stuff. Like, we've just had a couple of incidents recently where people have joined but then like haven't joined in the chat, and so we're kind of like, well, that's not really fair. And the stream is called Bo Plays with Chat. So again, you don't have to post like a bajillion messages, don't worry, but we just like to kind of know who someone is and stuff like that. But Bellocoon Gaming is World, so hello. So yeah, if you want me to call you World, I'll call you World. If you want me to call you Bellocoon, let me know what you want to be called, and I'll call you it. But there we go. But let's see. But right, yeah, I'll tell you what, I am just going to use Confuse Ray here, because I don't really have a whole lot to offer here. But yeah, and if you don't mind Dynamaxing, because you've got a really strong Torkoal here that's going to absolutely demolish Galvantula, then that would be great. But, so Bellocoon, are you a shiny hunter? Do you have the shiny charm? I assume that usually is the reason why people are still playing Pokémon Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventures in the year 2025. But you know, I don't know. Some people like have only just gotten the game. Like, they got like Scarlet and like they got their Switch and then they say got like Scarlet and Violet first or something like that. And then it's like, oh, but now I'm getting Sword and Shield to catch up and stuff like that. So, oh, come on, that's unfair. Krusty Krab funfair. Every time you say Confuse Ray, you're like, me? Oh. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You're in a DA and the other person was just attacking everyone else, a troll, so now you're here. Oh, see, Bellocoon, that's like what happened with us. We had someone who did that, and we didn't know about the block feature at the time, and then we found out about the block feature. And because the subscribing really is just so easy, like, we feel like there's kind of not really, like, given these things take, like, you know, they take, like, what, like 15 minutes, right? And then the being able to chat in chat takes about, like, 5 minutes or so. It's like, we kind of have decided as a group that it's not totally unreasonable to ask someone to hit a button that does a thing for free, and then just to say hi. That's all we want, you know. Like, now that we know that you exist and you're a real person and, like, you're not a troll, and you're playing very well, by the way, thank you for playing well, and, like, you know, coordinating with us and stuff, you know, thank you for, like, switching for the Torkoal. So yeah, and then so if we switch, if player 4 switches for Galvantula, this is really cool because we'll be able to have electric terrain and the sun up at the same time, which is really cool. So exactly, like, the subs are free, and like, here's the thing: if you were like 71 years old and you didn't know how, like, a Google account worked or whatever, like, you know, fine. But most people do have, like, a Google account, and so they are able to, like, subscribe and everything, you know. Like, there probably aren't many people who watch these streams who, like, can't subscribe. So, Slow King switch, it's time for Slow Bro switch, Slow Bro switch, it's time for Slow Bro to be switched. And then this is really cool, because then Cuba can use whatever electric move is I imagine Thunder is probably going to give the stronger Dynamax Max Lightning very, very frightening. But, oh, berries! So that's cool. But yeah, so this is really cool, because Torkoal's going to get, like, World is going to give us the sun, which is good. That's what the world's meant to do, give us sunlight. But no, we're going to get sunlight and electric terrain. So, and this is really cool, because normally Thunder is bad in the sun, but because we're Dynamaxing, we're not using Thunder, we're using Max Lightning. So this is, like, really, really cool. This is, like, such a fun combination. And this is why I love this mode. Like, we just get to get all these cool, fun, like, team dynamics going. Like, I really like it. So so here we go. So I'm gonna Thunderbolt. I'm gonna stop using Confuse Ray and just attack now. But yeah, normally I'm very pro, please, like, just attack. But on that last battle, it was like the sun was up, and, you know, the most useful thing I could probably do was a Confuse Ray on turn 1. But there we go. You really, really want a shiny... Oh, Rayquaza. Oh, because you missed the Terror event. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, yeah. So Bellokun. So here's the good news and the bad news about that. The bad news... I like to start with the bad news. The bad news is I'm not personally hunting for Rayquaza. So, like, on these streams, you won't ever, like, see, you know, you won't ever, like, get to play along with me for a Rayquaza. However, we do have our lovely little community here, and we do separate Dynamax adventures. So, like, when, like, one group can be playing on the screen, and then, like, a different group can be playing, like, themselves in chat. We do just have some, like, rules about that kind of thing, just about, like, how to type in chat, like, when giving your commands to other players, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But basically, there are other people here who may be interested in Rayquaza, and so if you ever see me live, feel free to come along and, like, ask, hey, is there anyone in chat who would like to join me for a Rayquaza? And then, you know, you can join them, or they can join you for Rayquaza. And you are always welcome to do that. Again, as long as you do follow the rules for, like, how to... what's the phrase I'm looking for here? How to conduct yourself in chat. Like, there are just some little things we ask you to do if you, like, write in chat but are doing a different Dynamax adventure. But you're always welcome to come here, see who's around. Is anyone here for a Rayquaza? If they are, great. If they're not, if you're like, well, then I'm out of here, that's totally fine as well. I get it. You got to get the shinies you got to get. But anyway, well done, everyone. But yeah, so you're very welcome to you know, come and see who's around and who can do Rayquaza. So, oh, and Kieran. So Kieran's just Quaxley. So yeah, like, Kieran is a very helpful member of our community who has lots of paths, and is looking for lots of things and often looking for other people to play with. So yeah. So Combuskin is a no. Torkoal is also a no. Galvantula is also a no. But I have all those Pokemon as shiny. You know who I don't have as a shiny, though? You know who I don't have as a shiny? And you know who I'd like to have as a shiny? The White Bamboo Celesteela! No, that would have been cool. That would have been cool if World had come along and then been my shiny luck charm, but never mind. Combuskin's a no, Torkoal's a no, Galvantula's no sparkles, and Celesteela no sparkles. Let's check some natures. Relaxed, impish, hardy, and serious. Why so serious? But there we go. I'm going to go Galvantula. Lovely. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, Dusky. Hi. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. If people have not yet clicked like on the video, the little thumbs up button, could you please hit the thumbs up button? It really does help out. And I would hugely appreciate it. And we've got, like, new people. This is how new people find us, by hitting that like button. We should have at least, like, 16 likes, maybe, if we're lucky. So if we don't have that, could we try and work our way to that? I would very much appreciate it. Okay, so, chat, my lovely chat. Tegan, are you still around anywhere? Oh, you are. Tegan, yes. Okay, Tegan, I'm happy. If you've done some disconnects and reconnects and turned on and off your Switch and everything, I'm happy to try you again, but maybe we will line up a substitute. So guys, gals, non-binary pals, could we please, is there anyone who is around for a Nihilego? We're going to be doing Nihilego next. Kieran is going to very kindly host it. I would like to give Tegan a go, but if you are interested in playing along for a Nihilego, could you please, in chat, write strike in big capital letters, then say the number of times you've played today, so strike 0, strike 1, strike 2. Team 3, that didn't count, but Team Thraw, quote-unquote, did count, okay? But, because, yeah, Jill just actually asked that question. But, yeah, I was going to say, but we'll go for the Nihilego. And then, but if you're interested in playing along for a Nihilego, but obviously, if you want to do the separate Dynamax adventure with the Rayquaza, it depends on how many switches you have. But, okay, Dusky Boy. Because Bellokun, can I just ask how many? Okay, why don't we do? Okay, hang on. How about we do this? Let me just add Dusky Boy to the spreadsheet. Hold on, this will just take a second. But right. Oh, and hang on. Let me just get hang on, and then Bellokun Gaming. Need to add you too. Okay, here's my theory, my game theory. Come on, let's add these. Right. Okay. Here's my suggestion. Here's what we're gonna do. So I have a whole spreadsheet, and we because we try and keep things in order here. Okay. Kieran, if you host this, let's try and get Tegan in. But here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. So let's have Team 5. I guess it's Team 5, isn't it? Let's have Team 5 be Kieran, Tegan, and Dusky Boy. But Tegan had issues connecting with us earlier. So here's what we're going to do. Bellokun, if you want to do Nihilego, but again, you also might want to do that Rayquaza. So, but if you want to do the Nihilego, here's what I'm going to suggest. Let's have Kieran, Tegan, and Dusky Boy play with us. But if Tegan has any issues connecting, then maybe Bellokun could hop in and join us. So does that make sense? So what we'll do is the lobby lasts for 3 minutes. We'll wait till 1.5 minutes. if that sounds okay, because like Tegan has had issues connecting, so I don't think we need to wait like 2 minutes. But if we get to, like, if there's like 1.5 minutes left on the clock, then Bello-kun could just jump in if Tegan's having issues. Does that make sense? So welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of Celesteela? Yes. Hopefully Tegan can make it, but I'm just a bit nervous that for whatever reason the Tegan's Switch isn't working today, which is weird because Tegan's played with us before. But yeah. So, okay. So if that sounds good, bye Confused Paladin. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, what? I am getting auditions today? Okay. It's a holiday. Shouldn't be getting them today, but okay. I'll have to look at that afterwards then. I have tired out my voice for nothing. I better get a shiny then, hadn't I? Okay, so here we go. So if that sounds good, so Kieran, Dusky Boy, Tegan, come on in. And then if we get to 1.5 minutes left and there's not enough room, or if there's still a slot available, then Bello-kun can join, is the phrase I was trying to say there. And then hopefully that's all good. So let's connect to the internet. Okay, so please make sure that on the Y-com, you are connected to the internet, okay? So that if you press the Y button in the top right-hand corner, it says internet. If it says local communication or anything like that, then you're not connected. You need to press the plus button, make sure it says internet, okay? And then Kevin, you've got to go too. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. And then here we go. So we're going to talk to the lady. Okay, if she asks us about if you have any preference, you're going to say anything goes. But Kieran is going to give us a code, and actually has given us a code. So we're going to press the plus button. We're going to go 0421 and then 6484. Okay, so 0421 6484. That's the code. And here we go. Anime. The main two things I've done in anime are in Beyblade Burst Quad Drive, I was Bashara Suiro. So if you're a Beyblade fan or a Beyblade Burst fan, I was Bashara. And then if you've seen the anime movie Children of the Sea, I was in that as well. But then what else? Why am I forgetting the names of every thing? Welcome to Demon School, Engage, and Welcome to Demon School and Engage Kiss are the other things as well. Dude, so Tegan, does it just say like connecting, like communicating? Yeah, Dusky had some kind of issue, like it said messed up. But hopefully Dusky Boy should still be good to join. Demon School, but only in subs. Okay. Yeah, maybe just today is not your day, Tegan. Oh, Tegan, can I just ask, what kind of internet connection are you on? Or what kind of internet connection are you on today? Sorry, I didn't say Onglade. Onglade is the name of my character in Children of the Sea, by the way. If you've seen the movie Children of the Sea, I'm Onglade. Sorry, I was trying to think of like the other stuff I could do, and I didn't say that, did I? I think those are it, though. I haven't really done a whole lot of anime. So I think that might be it. I might have missed something, but... Okay, so there's Dusk. Yeah, but I've not been in the Pokemon anime, so... Okay, we do have an open slot if anyone wants to join. I think Kiba talked about joining. So if anyone does want to join here, you are welcome to, because we're about to run out of time, but I also don't want to open up a new lobby, because we are kind of running late today. So we do have one extra slot available. Sorry, I did think that... I thought we were going to be okay here. Like I thought we were going to, the issue was we had too many people, and now we might just not going to have enough. Okay, Jill, you made it. Thank goodness. Okay, so Nihilego. Nihilego is super duper mega weak to ground, but then also Steel is great, and then Steel is great, and then Water is great, and then Psychic is great. Unfortunately, none of these Pokemon are especially great. There's Heliolisk that has Mud Slap. That's about as good as we've got here. Copperage is good, though. I'll go with that. Stunfisk. Stunfisk is great. Oh, my gosh. Thank goodness. And then, yeah, the rest of these kind of suck. Yeah, Vileplume's not great, but I don't think there was anything. Okay. So, Thank you, Jill, for jumping in. Jumping Jill. Okay. Right. Whiscash. Whiscash is to the left. Piloswine is not very good, unfortunately, to the right. But if we go to the left, there is Whiscash. There is also a Boltund who can use Helping Hand. And then there is also Gastrodon. There is Marshtomp, but Marshtomp has Dig rather than like Stomping Tantrum or anything like that. So we might just want to go for like the Gastrodon. Gastrodon might be good. But yeah. Right. Okay, let me have a quick look. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at this email I got. I might try for... Oh, and please Dynamax if you've got it, because we need it. Right, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't really be like looking at this email right now, but I'm just a little bit confused about why I've like got something today. But okay, I'll have to check that out properly later. Okay, anyway, Bark. Okay, anyway, sorry about that, guys. I streamed today because I was like, well, nothing's going to happen for me today, and then now stuff is happening, and it's like, but it's a holiday. Anyway. Okay. Right, anyway, sorry about that. So, now that it's Monday, that means we're now 3 days away from Legends ZA. That rhymed. It's getting pretty exciting. So here's a body press. So that's really cool. We're getting close to it now. Yeah, my credit card got charged for it yesterday, so I'm hoping and assuming that means I'm gonna get the game's gonna be dispatched in like, you know, today or tomorrow or something, and then I'll definitely get it like on Thursday or something. But we'll have to see what like streams we do this week, because obviously if Legends ZA comes out, like everyone's gonna want to play it. Like it might be silly being like, let's all hop on Pokemon Sword and Shield for some shiny hunting if like everyone's got their copies of Legends ZA. I don't know. Like maybe like we won't do Thursday. I know that's Xander Day, but we have Saturday. So, Jill, are you switching here? Good question. Let's find out who's switching here. If we have like Whiscash and Gastrodon coming up, and this is Nihilego, let's see who we've got. I would actually say someone else. I actually think Kieran should here. I actually think Kieran should switch, because Heliolisk's not very good. But I probably said that too late. Kieran, you did it. Well done. Yeah, because basically, if we do Boltund next, right? Boltund next. Oh, there is a scientist. Kieran, if you want to do the scientist, you can do the scientist. But yeah, Jill, if you don't mind getting the Gastrodon, I actually think Gastrodon would be a bit better for you, because that's a physical water. And so a physical water is a bit better for Nihilego. So that's why I didn't want you having the Whiscash, because Whiscash has got like a special water move, but Gastrodon has a physical one, so that's a little bit better. But yeah, I just didn't want you having Heliolisk, because Heliolisk isn't very good for Gastrodon, and it's not great for Boltund either. So, whereas I get to Dynamax now, I'm going to boost everyone's attack with a max knuckle. More like a max chuckle. Also, did that mean I did nothing in the previous battle? I did an iron defense, and then that's all I did. I'm helping, so I do apologize. Okay, so well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Indeed. But yeah, so... Oh yeah, so just in terms of the schedule for this week, I am perfectly happy with streaming like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I actually don't mind taking a bit of time away from, like, sort of hypothetically having Legends ZA2 do those streams. But I just want to make sure that... But at the same time, I don't want to go online and play if it's just, like, me and, like, Kevin doing raids. No offense, Kevin. But if it's just you and I, like, dealing with a bunch of frustrating NPCs... I don't think that's really worth it. Okay, Toxic, an interesting choice. I think just going with Giga Drain would have been better. Like, you do more damage with Giga Drain than with Toxic. But hopefully we should be okay here. Okay, we've done half the damage, so I think if we all attack here, we should be good for, like, the next turn. Like, we should KO it in the next turn, so... Yes, everyone just keep going. You're doing great. Nice work. I probably actually should have switched to a max steel spike here because I bet mathematically a max steel spike is stronger than a max knuckle. Oh, it's using helping hand. Oh, no, muddy water missed. It missed and it's 2 feet in front of you. Oh, there's a Giga Drain. Okay, that's cool. That was not Giga lame at all by any means. Very nice work, everyone. Oh, more special defense. Yes. Okay, and then here's the max knuckle and Kadoosh. Well done, Team 5. Team 5, I feel alive. Unlike that Boltund. Well done. So hopefully we get a shiny Boltund. I don't have a shiny of this. That would be fun. I would very much like that. But here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. But yeah, I don't think we want Boltund, because Boltund is going to be bad against Gastrodon. The only thing would be... Yeah, no. But yeah, no, we've got a good team here. I mean, Boltund, if we had a worse team, you could actually have Boltund, and it could use Helping Hand, and it could, like, Helping Hand on, like, Vileplume. And then, like, Giga Drain would do, like, a ton of damage. But, Kieran, you are welcome to switch here. You are welcome. And maybe you'll get something that's great against Annihilego. So let's find out. But yeah, Kieran's gonna Science here, because Whiscash isn't like that. As far as water Pokemon go, Whiscash isn't... It's got an inaccurate, not huge powered water move. It's, let's see what we get. Pelipper, that's better! Okay, this is actually really good, because it means that we get the water power up, like, right away. So if we go right for Gastrodon here, don't worry about hitting Gastrodon with water moves. It just has, like, Sand Veil or something. So it doesn't have Storm Drain, so we can hit Gastrodon with water moves. I repeat, we can hit Gastrodon with Weather Ball and water moves. That was some good science. That wasn't weird science, it wasn't bad science, it was just good science. So well done. Well done. There we go. Sand Force, there we go. Which is, that's rubbish. Again, Storm, I mean, I know why they don't give it Storm Drain, because that would just be like a nightmare. But still. Right, I'm going to... Oh, so yeah, Stunfisk, well done for Dynamaxing. Thank you, Dusky Boy, for Dynamaxing. We do have a please Dynamax... If you can Dynamax, please Dynamax, unless we discuss any reason not to. But Dynamax is so strong. Cool avatar, by the way. But yeah, Dynamaxing is so strong, there's just really, like, not a reason to do it in, like, most fights. And sometimes when people have been like, oh, well, like, this Pokemon, two Pokemon down the list from me is a bit better at Dynamaxing than me. It's like, but that's 2 turns we have without Dynamax. So, you know. That's the thing you have to factor in as well. Sometimes yes, another Pokemon would be better at Dynamaxing, but you can't ignore the fact that you can't, like, hide the fact that, like, but you'd then be missing out on a turn of Dynamax. Also, sorry, I keep trying this Iron Defense body press strat, and it's just, sorry. It's just, but the thing is, Copperaja doesn't have very good defense, so if I just used a body press, it, like, really wouldn't do very much, and we're always gonna, like, take 2 turns on this. So, yeah, I do apologize. I'm really not helping. So nicely done, Dusky Boy. Thanks, you made it like 5 years ago. Yeah, I mean, same with my Pokemon Sword one. This is my Pokemon Shield, so thus the boring, just generic, like, isn't that just a regular trainer with a different haircut? Exactly. No, I think the shoes are different. I changed the shoes and the trousers. But yeah, the hat and the jacket are just the typical hat and the jacket. But the thing is, it's because I picked Score Bunny, so I wanted to have like a red thing going on with this avatar, and then like when I picked Sobble, I had like a blue thing. But so Jill, please switch. Jill, please switch. Nicely switched, Jill. Thank you, switched. And then we'll keep the Pelipper, please, because that was good science. We don't need to switch. Excellent. Excellently done. Okay. Well done, everyone. So we're on the final battle. This is the final battle of the day, final battle of the stream. I am in a shiny drought right now. I am mathematically owed a shiny, just like any shiny. So I really hope I get it this time, because this has been quite a big drought. And mathematically, yeah, just mathematically I'm owed it. But yeah, and then, so as for streams this week, yeah, I am happy to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe I'll put out like a community poll or something to see if people are actually interested. But we are doing this extra stream today, so maybe we'll use that to kind of counterbalance doing, you know, maybe we'll do one less this weekend or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so I'll definitely see you on like Saturday and Sunday. Well, actually, no, I don't know, actually. Because maybe we'll do a different day. Like, maybe if I don't have my copy of Legends ZA on Thursday, I just want to stream, to be honest. But, like, once we get to, like, the weekend is, like, the perfect time to sit down and play it. So, Sludge Wave, oh, that sucks. Yes, Pelipper could have used Wide Guard, but I want Pelipper to attack, dang it. Right, here's Weather Ball. You came in like a weather ball. Wow, that's another song reference, another musical reference that I forgot I had. Okay, so here we go. Kadush, yeah, see, physical, water, and in the rain. That's why I wanted Gastrodon to be our Dynamaxer. Also, Gastrodon is our second fastest. That's kind of wild. And then Flash Cannon, which does nothing, because it's especially bulky. I would have used Steel Roller if I could, but it just, you know. Anyway, well done, everyone. We're nearly done. Right, here we go, everyone. Here we go. Oh, Max Ooze. More like a Max Booze. Hang in there, Stumfist. It's not very effective. We're getting so close now. But yeah, I tell you what. I am going to set up the next stream to be on Thursday. Okay, so like 2 p.m. on Thursday. But, we'll see how things play out. Like, if I end up not streaming Thursday, I'll push it back to Friday. And if I'm not streaming Friday, I'll push it back to Saturday. We'll figure it out. We will do at least, you know, we will do, like, at least 3 streams this week. But we'll try to do at least 3 streams this week. But if I can do 4, we'll do 4. But maybe we might only do 3 because of Legends ZA this week. So, yeah. Right, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, put those emojis in chat. It's time to wish everyone good shiny luck. Very well played, Team 5. Very nice work. It's time for Bo to shame his fans. Because now is a perfect time to like the video. We should have at least 16 likes. Do we have 16 likes? Do we have 16? Do we have 17? 17, 17, 18, 18. Do we have 18? Can we do more than 18? Let me know. But here we go. Whiscash is not shiny. Boltons. I need Bolton to shiny. But that doesn't look shiny to me. I think the legs don't look green enough or something. Gastrodon is not shiny. Oh, the humanity. Shout out to my marine biologist friend, Humanity. But if Whiscash isn't shiny, if Gastrodon isn't shiny, also it's funny that we had 2 water ground types and there was Marshtomp on the field, and Boltonder's not shiny. But my last chance for today, will the shiny drought continue into the weekend? Please let there be in front of me, right here, right now, the Golden Nihilego! No, it's Annihilate, no! Oh, no, no, no! So no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. That sucks! But let's see. Sassy, that's fun. Serious, why so serious? Jolly! Okay, no wonder why it was fast. I mean, I say fast, but like less slow. And sassy, doop doop. Guys, can I just ask one thing? Now, part of this could be because we skipped a Tentacruel, but did we just have a whole stream without Gentle or Lax? I think we might have just had a whole stream without Gentle or Lax. I'm just letting you know. I think we might have just had a stream without a Gentle or a Lax. That is amazing if so. That is true. That is probably more unlikely than getting a shiny. So, there you go. I need to pick one of these, don't I? I'm just going to go the Boltund, I think. But I don't recall saying Gentle or Lax, unless I just bypassed, but I don't think we got Gentle or Lax. I think we had a Gentleless and Laxless stream. Wow, remarkable. Okay, so there we go. Well done, everyone. Thank you, Kieran, for hosting. The Nihilego hunt continues, as does Thunderous Stack Attacker and Celesteela. So thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate all your amazing support. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. So again, just please, if you haven't already, I highly recommend, in addition to subscribing, ringing the bell. So where like the subscribe button is, where there's that little bell, tap on it, turn all the notifications onto on, okay? All notifications. And then that way you'll know if I post a community post. That'll tell you when I'm streaming, because this week is a bit of an iffy, awkward week, where we may be changing up the schedule. Normally, I would aim for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with 2 p.m. Pacific on the Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and then 11 a.m. on the Saturday. But because of Legends ZA, maybe this week things will change up. So, so I do recommend hitting that, ringing the bell. I know every YouTuber says it, but I do recommend saying it just because this week might be genuinely might be one where we like, you know, change the time or the day a stream happens. And I just want to make sure you guys do see it, okay? So hopefully I will see you Thursday. I'm going to set up the next stream for Thursday, but if everyone gets their Legends ZA copies and stuff like that, you know, maybe we won't. Or maybe we'll just do like a shorter stream or something like that. So, so thank you very much, everyone. Oh, yes, Scepter means separate Dynamax. So basically, if people are doing a Dynamax adventure that's not the one that I'm doing on screen, I ask that they say Scepter at the beginning of their messages, because if they say things like, go to the left, or pick Whiscash, or something like that, that might be a good instruction for one Dynamax adventure, but it might not be for another, and it can confuse what people are going for. Like, oh, I thought you said pick Whiscash, and it was like, no, Whiscash was bad, or something, you know. So I ask people to say Scepter, so that the people playing with me on screen, they know what to do, and then the people in chat also know what to do as well. They know, like, people in chat know what messages to look for their Dynamax adventures, and the people playing on the television know which messages to avoid for their Dynamax adventures. So that's why we do that. So thank you very much, everyone. Like the video if you haven't. Either way, I will see you in a few days, but please have a good few days rest. Good luck with the level 80 stuff being implemented in Pokemon Go. If you get to play Legends ZA before I see you next time, please have fun with it. You know, I hope you enjoy the beginning. And I will see you all in a few days and stuff, whenever that is. Hopefully it will be Thursday, but we'll see how it goes. Please keep an eye out for those community posts if anything changes. Take care, lots of love, like the stream, and bye-bye.